armed conflict erupted in September 2020. It would last 44 days, leave more than 5,000 people dead, and redefine the map of the Caucasus. It was over the enclave of Nagorno-Karabakh, internationally recognized as part of Azerbaijan, but controlled by ethnic Armenians since a separatist war in 1994. 2 weeks into the fighting, the leaders of each side gave Euronews their side of the story.
We regret that civilians are being killed, and of course we were not the purpose, we were not the source of this attack. They attacked our cities and villages, and we had to respond. But our response mainly is and primarily is on the military positions.
Our actions and the actions of Karabakh are only for self-defense. We have not and do not have the purpose of killing anyone. Our only purpose is to protect the Armenian people from another genocide. It's a self-defense purpose. It was Azerbaijan who got the upper hand in the fighting, and Russia, traditionally close to the Armenians, who stepped in to stop the contest. In November, Vladimir Putin brokered a ceasefire agreement, signed by both sides in separate ceremonies. We proceed, he said, from the premise that the agreements reached will create the necessary conditions for a long-term and full-scale settlement of the crisis around Nagorno-Karabakh. Russian peacekeepers and Russian and Turkish observers were sent in to oversee the ceasefire, the construction of highways and the free movement of people. Territorially, the deal consolidated Azerbaijani gains, a part of Nagorno-Karabakh itself and 3 territories around it, taken back from Armenian control. Azeris celebrated what they saw as a victory, but in the Armenian parliament, frustrations exploded. Opposition anger was directed towards Prime Minister Pashinyan, who was labelled as a traitor and called on to resign. According to the Armenian government, some 90,000 ethnic Armenians have been displaced by the conflict. In areas which have been handed over to Azerbaijan, they burnt their homes to the ground before leaving to ensure they wouldn't fall into Azeri hands. The peace agreement has frozen the status quo, but has certainly not resolved what is one of the world's oldest conflicts.